Hi everyone, my name is Vikas Raut. Welcome to my channel Digital Prime. Friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about some of the most important and powerful function of Microsoft Excel, which is being consistently used in our day-to-day professional career. So let's dive into the application and understand what are those important functions are being used consistently for our professional career. So this is the data which I have downloaded for the references, and by using these all the data we are going to prepare different kinds of reports by using some of the powerful function and formula. So first we will prepare a pivot table, and the report will be a proper timesheet for the particular employees and individual employees and for the entire employees as well. So in order to do that, first what we have to do is select the data, go to insert menu, click on pivot table, uh, new worksheet radio button is selected, click on OK, then drag and drop all the required fields which you are looking to have in your report. Then in my case, whatever the fields are required and mandatory, then I'm just dragging and dropping towards to my uh, required field. Okay, so these are all our fields are required in my reports, so I'm just dragging and dropping towards to the row section. And the most important one is attendance status, which I will be keeping in column, and then the same will goes towards to value as well. So now the raw data is prepared, and in this way we do not have the proper systematic data. So in order to make that, what you have to do is select this all row label and right click on the mouse and go to pivot table options. So click on this, and there you will find out in this pop-up menu a classic pivot table layout checkbox. Just click this checkbox and click on OK. So this the data will appear on the tabular form, and now the process is not yet end. What you have to do is eliminate the duplication subtotals. So select the employee code, right click and uncheck this subtotal employee code. For same goes for the entire rows for one by one data. So this is very simple. Just you have to select and right click on the mouse, and then you have to uncheck this from subtotal menu. So once it is done, what you have to do is select the entire data, okay, and copy from here and paste it into the new sheet. Just Control C, or in MacBook Command C. Now click on new sheet, add sheet, and just Control Alt V. That is the paste special function. And then you select the radio button values and click on OK. The reason of doing paste special is that will eliminate the formula from the entire sheet, and the data will be presented in proper and general form, which is without formula. So now what we have to do is we have to eliminate the unnecessary rows and columns. So now the first entire three rows which is not required, we will eliminate this. Okay, so and then in attendance status, what we have to do is we have to eliminate these all the columns which is unnecessary and which is not required as of now. In my case it is not required, so I'm eliminating. In your case, if it is required, you can keep, you can make your own judgment whether it is required or not. So in my case it is not required, so I will be eliminating them. Now if we will filter the data, we can see Vikas Raut is the employee, and only on 1st of November the employee name and code and employee status is available. For the rest of the date, you can see the entire data is blank. Same goes for Shirin Taranam as well. Same goes for Sonika Malani. Entire employee data is not properly arranged. So in order to fill these all blank fields, there is a proper way. So if we will do these all one by one, it is highly impossible. It is really impossible, and it will take a bunch of time which you cannot even predict. So in order to eliminate this time consumption process, what you have to do is you have to work in a smarter way, and you have to go with the blank fill option, which is a very powerful function of Microsoft Excel. So how we can do that? what you have to do is select A to C, which are the fields which you require to be filled. So these all are the blank. Do not go with for this, because what we have to do is, this is something which is a data already being arranged properly. So if we filter, for example, if we filter this, if you go and filter this, what will happen is, you will see here itself, it is available only for 1st of November. Then what about the rest of the month, from 2nd of November to till last of November? So the management will take a very serious action if you will present such kind of data. This is completely a disastrous, so don't go with this process. So what you have to do is prepare a proper report. So in order to prepare the proper report, what you have to do is, you have to first fill these all the blanks, right? So in order to do that, select A, B and C column. Now go to find and select option over here itself. Go to special menu. This go to special menu, just click on it. Select blanks radio button. Click on OK. Next, what you have to do is, you can see on the screen entire blank fields are selected in gray color. Now click, just type is equals to, now type or select the employee code, this one which is in A2, in A column, second row. Now do not directly press enter. First press control, keep pressing and then press enter. Then you will find out the entire data is filled properly over here itself. This is how you can use this all the process and make your data properly arranged for the management to present them in a proper way. So if now, if you will see that the entire report for this particular employee, what will happen, you will see in a proper way from first till last. See here, now the data is available. So this is how you can make the judgment. So the employee have applied for OD, then you will be having week offs. So this is how the process is being made, and this is how you can make a data properly arranged. So this is the first case, pivot table and the blank process, blank field function. Two functions basically I have explained. Now we will go for VLookUp. So now what I'm doing is just copying the employee code and pasting into the new sheet. Let's paste over here itself in the new sheet. Now what we have to do is, we have, let's assume that we have this employee code and we have the data right now. We have this data. We have this data, bunch of data, and we have only employee code. Now we have to identify or which employee belongs to this particular code. So for that we will use VLookUp formula. Type is equals to VLookUp. Select the employee code, which is VLookUp process, and then type comma. Go to the sheet, report data. Select the first employee code and till employee name, and then what you have to do is keep on pressing shift and control and down arrow. Automatically it will go till end of the data. Ensure that when you are applying the VLOOKUP formula, this employee code should be at left side of the data. If this employee code is at this right side, okay, and this employee name is at left side, then function will not work at any cost. So ensure that this employee code, or not only employee code, if you are applying for any of the functions process, the particular unique data should be at first, at left side. Then only the other data should be by moving forward on the right side. Then only the VLOOKUP formula will work, or else it won't work. Okay, now once we have selected the table array, which is right now we have selected from A column to B, from employee code to employee name, type comma and give the column index number, which is second. It means that employee name is available in the second column, so that's why we have given a column index second, comma, then range lookup, which is a 0 right now, and press enter. So there you go. So now I have used this, and if I drag this, it won't work properly. Sometimes it won't work. Why? Because there is a big reason. Because we have not locked this range, if you see. So if we do not lock this range, then there might be a maximum possibilities there the data might mismatch in this somewhere else, or else there it will be possibilities the data will not be available. So why to take that risk? So it's better always before dragging them down, let's lock this range. So in order to lock this, just function F4, in my case, just I'm going through function F4, so it will lock the uh, range. You can see it is locked, the sign of dollar you can see over here itself. Now press enter. So here, now we have applied over here itself, and then we will drag it. So there you go. So it is already dragged. You can see the dollar symbol, right? So this is how we are using a VLookUp process over here itself. And then we'll go for the proper. So for example, let's say uh, we have written India, 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 and Delhi, Hyderabad. Okay, these all are at uppercase. So suppose we want first letter to be capital and rest other letters to be in smaller. So in that case we use proper formula. Type is equals to PROPER proper. Okay, and now select that name, press enter. You already know, if we want this India to be in capital, now we will be using uppercase. Okay, upper formula. So automatically it will be written in capital form. Now if we want all the letters to be in smaller case, then what we will do is lowercase. Lowercase is the formula which is used for writing in all the characters, all the letters in smaller case. So but the standard way is what is proper, because in that case, suppose if we write over here itself like let's write VIKSH Vikash and RAUT route. So all the letters are in smaller case. So what we need is V. Vikas starts with V, so V should be on capital, and R is a title, route is a title, so R letter to be on capital. So how we can do? In that case, proper formula works properly in a perfect way. So type is equals to type proper and select the name. Let's see. So it's working perfectly. This is how you can use the proper function, lower and upper cases. So this is the proper function. This is the uppercase. This is the lowercase. Okay, so now the most important and a very powerful function for your auto number, basically for your auto number, what you can do is, let me add one column over here itself and give the heading as a serial number. So now let's take over here itself type 1. So if we go with head like is equals to, select the upper one which is number 1, A2 column, and then plus 1. Okay, and enter, then automatically it will add a 2 over here itself. And if you will drag down, then there is a auto number will be generated. Automatically it will generate the numbers. But what if we eliminate any 2 or 3 data which is not required in between? Then automatically what happens, this problem will exist. So why to take a risk? What we will do is, in order to eliminate this error, there is a permanent solution which is known as offset formula. So type offset, basically what you have to do is type offset. Now what you have to do is type A3, in which row you are typing offset, same row and column number you have to type. Then you have to type comma, then 0 minus 1 then again comma 0, close the bracket, plus 1, and then enter. You see there is second number appearing on this screen. Now you drag and drop, automatically the number will come in, automatically the number will keep on generating automatically. So suppose here is not the number and the data is available, what you do is just drag and drop, or else just what you do is select this cell, next number, control D, automatically the number will keep on adding. And in the process of deletion, so if we delete any of the row, okay, let's select 2 3 data from here and delete it. The beauty is what in this case is this number will keep on auto arranged. Okay, the number will keep on auto arranged. So why this is coming over here itself, because this is why this is coming in this numbers or employee code and names are being deleted, is because this is formula based. So let's eliminate the formula. Select the column and copy, control alt V, paste special, and delete the formula from here. So you see now it is in a general form. So if you will eliminate now, the formula will not go. See, the data will remain the same and the numbers will be arranged. The numbers will be rearranged properly. This is how the beauty of offset formula is for the auto number generation. I hope you have liked this video. I'm really thankful for your time that you have given to watch this video. Thanks a lot for your time. Keep supporting Digital Prime and stay tuned with Digital Prime for latest update.